This series is proudly brought to you by Uniting Age Well, supporting seniors to remain healthy, active and connected. For care and support tailored just for you, contact Uniting Age Well today. This program is suitable for most people, however it should not replace a supervised exercise program. Please consult your local doctor before commencing an exercise program, especially if you have one or more of the following: have had joint surgery, any medical condition affecting your heart, lungs or blood pressure, joint inflammation, you have not been doing regular exercise. Stop exercising immediately if you experience one or more of the following: chest pain, shortness of breath, nausea, dizziness, numbness or tingling in the arms or legs, severe pain or discomfort in your joints. The producers and distributors disclaim any liability or loss, personal or otherwise, resulting from procedures in this program.
Hi, my name is Julia and I'm a physiotherapist specialising in Pilates. On today's episode of Move It or Lose It, we're going to be focusing on exercises that strengthen up our core muscles. Our core is made up of many different muscles, including our diaphragm, our deeper abdominal muscles, our hip and pelvis muscles, including our pelvic floor, and also muscles around our lower back. For today, we're mainly going to be focusing on our hip and pelvic muscles. If these muscles are nice and strong, then it makes it easier to do general activities such as getting in and out of a chair or getting on and off the floor. So to start with, we're going to lie down on our side. Okay, so guys, use your hand just to help support your head. If you need to, you can also use some pillows underneath you. With the leg that's on the floor, we're just going to have it slightly bent up to give us a little bit more support. With our other leg, so the right leg, you're going to start with it in line with your body, almost like it's an extension of your back. From here, we're going to bring your hip and knee bending forwards towards your face and then kicking back towards the straight position. So hip and knee bending forwards towards your face and kicking back. Try and keep your thigh nice and level so that your knee is not pointing towards the floor or pointing towards the ceiling. These exercises can get quite challenging, so if you need to, feel free to take a break at any time. We're going to coordinate our breathing as well. So as the leg comes in towards your face, we're going to breathe in and we're going to breathe out as it comes back down to the straight position. If your knee doesn't like to be bending as much as this, you can keep it a little bit straighter. And we've got 5 more. Sometimes as you start to fatigue, you may feel like your hips are wobbling forwards or backwards, but try and keep them stacked on top of each other. Okay, nice work. Let's just give that leg a little bit of a break while I explain the next exercise. So, next one, we're going to have the leg starting in line with our body with your toes pointing forwards. From here, you're going to activate these hip muscles on the side here to lift the leg straight up and straight down. You don't have to go high. Even if you just do small pulses, you'll still feel those muscles working. Okay, so when we're ready, make sure your hips are stacked on top of each other, toes pointing forwards, and we're going to go up with the leg and down with the leg. Breathing in as we go up breathing out as we go down. Nice work, guys. You should definitely be feeling this in your hip muscles. And we've got 4 more. Great, well done. Let's give that leg a break while I explain the next one. So for the next one, we're going to have your leg out straight, toes pointing forwards, and we're going to kick the leg forwards and back to the middle. Now, if you need to, you can bend your knee as well. Okay, so coming forwards with the leg and then back to the middle. Nice work. You may even be starting to feel the left leg working. And if you can, that's okay. That's just because that leg is stabilizing you, even though it's not moving at all. And we've got 3 more kicks. Good, well done. Drop that leg down and just have a little bit of a rest. Okay, for the next exercise, we're going to have the leg out straight like we did before, and we're going to make circles with the leg. They don't need to be big. You'll still feel it working even if you do small ones. So when you're ready, leg out straight in line with your body, and we're just going to trace some small circles with the leg. Think about using the muscles around the side and back of your hip to control your leg, and bend your knee if you need to. Great, let's go reverse. Have a break in between if you like. Good job. Okay, well done. For the last exercise on this side, we're going to have both of our knees together and tuck them in just a little bit. So your feet should be sitting on top of one another and your hips should be sitting on top of one another. What we're going to do is keep your hips and feet still, but we're going to lift the knee up towards the ceiling and control it on the way down. Now, if you lift up your leg too high, you'll find that your hips start to roll back, so it will look like this. Please try and don't let that happen. So you want to just lift up a little bit where you can keep your hips on top of one another, and then slowly come back down to the beginning. And lifting up, breathing in, and breathing out as you come back down. Great, that's looking really good. So guys, go take a break, have some water, and we'll finish off this set when we come back.
Continue doing what you love with the help of Uniting Agewell. With 5 Agewell centres across Melbourne, our highly experienced health and exercise professionals design tailored wellbeing programs for older people using state-of-the-art exercise equipment and technology. Receive assistance with physiotherapy, occupational therapy, podiatry and exercise therapy, including yoga, tai chi, Pilates and stretch classes. Start your journey to wellness today. Contact Uniting Agewell to find out how.
Welcome back, guys. Let's finish off our clamshell exercises, which is where we've got our hips on top of each other, our knees on top and our feet on top. And what we're going to do is just opening out that right leg up to the ceiling without letting your hips roll back, and then coming back together. So lifting up, breathing in, coming back down, breathing out. Think about using these muscles around the side and back of the hip to lift the leg up. Okay, great. Guys, we're going to swap over to the other leg. So just carefully get yourself onto your other side. Remember, you can use some pillows underneath your head if you like. And I want you to have your bottom leg slightly bent to give you a little bit of extra support. Okay, the first exercise on this side, we're having our leg starting out straight so it's in line with your body. And we're going to bring the knee and the hip towards our face and then back out straight again. With this exercise, make sure that your knee is pointing forwards. You don't want it pointing up to the ceiling or down to the floor. And we're breathing in as the leg comes towards us and out as you move away. And one more. Okay, great. And just give that leg a couple seconds break. So for the next one, you're going to have your leg out straight again with your toes pointing forwards. And you're going to think about using the muscles on the side and the back of your hip to lift your leg up and down. Just remember, it doesn't matter how high you go, you'll still feel those muscles working regardless of the height. So when you're ready, leg out straight, toes pointing forwards, and we're going to come up, breathing in, down, breathing out. Just check your hips, make sure they're stacked on top of each other and they're not accidentally rolling back or rolling forwards. Remember, you want to be nice and controlled when you're doing your Pilates exercises to make sure you're activating your muscles correctly. Nice work, guys. Just bring that leg back to the center and just have a break while I explain the next one. So hopefully by now you should be feeling your glutes working, which are at the side and the back of your hip. Now, for the next exercise, we're going to have the leg out straight, so the same position as before, but instead of going up, we're going to come forwards and then back to the middle. So when you guys are ready, bring your leg into the straight position in line with your body, and let's move forwards and back to the middle. Breathing in as you come forwards and out as you come back. Make sure your toes and your knees pointing towards the front. Excellent. Okay, let's give that leg a bit of a break. Nice work. So, next exercise we're going to be doing are the circles. So you're going to have your leg out straight and we're just going to trace small circles one way and then we're going to change directions. So when you're ready, bringing the leg out in line with you. Now remember, if your knee prefers to be a bit bent, that's okay as well. And from here, we're just going to make circles. Well done, and let's go reverse. We've got 3 more. Good, okay, excellent. So guys, for the next one, we're going to bring our legs a little bit more tucked up in towards you, and we're going to have our hips still on top of one another and our feet on top of one another. From here, your left knee is going to open up towards the ceiling, but not too high. What you don't want is to open up too high and then rock back with your hips. If you do that, your glute muscles and your core muscles will switch off. Okay, so feet together, and we're going to lift up with the left knee and then control it on the way down. Lifting up and down. Watch those hips so they're not rocking back. And guys, let's have a break and we'll finish off these when we come back. We'll see you soon. Hi guys, welcome back. Let's finish off our clamshells on the left leg. So just as a reminder, have your legs tucked up, your hips on top of each other and your feet on top of each other. And we're going to bring the left leg up towards the ceiling and then controlling as you come back down. Just remember, don't open too much so that your hips start to roll behind you. And remembering to breathe in as the leg comes up and out as you go back down. Nice work, guys. I've just got a couple more. Okay, well done. Guys, let's do a stretch to stretch out the muscles that we've just worked. So we're going to roll onto our backs. Okay, so guys, now that we're on our backs, we're going to take our left foot and put it over our right knee. From here, you're going to apply a little bit of gentle pressure onto the left thigh, and you should feel a stretch around the side of your hip. If for some reason you can't, that's okay. You can bring your legs closer in towards you, which will give you a deeper stretch. But if you're already feeling it in this position, then you can just stay there. And let's swap legs. So right foot over the left knee. Apply some pressure to your right leg and you should feel a stretch on the right hip. If not, bring everything in towards you. Okay, now Nice work, guys. Let's go back down with our feet, and I'd like you to pop them hip width apart. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our bridge position, which means that you're tucking your pelvis, squeezing your bottom, and coming up into this position. And then we're going to slowly come back down. Okay, so when you're ready, pelvis down, squeeze your bottom muscles, pressure through your feet and lifting up with the hips and coming back down. Rocking your pelvis, squeeze your glutes, hips up and back down. Take a breath in as you raise your hips and breathing out as you return back to the floor. Okay guys, we're going to do one more of these. So lifting up and coming back down. Okay, staying in this position, we're going to loosen up our lower backs by doing our pelvic tilts. So pop your hands on your hip bones and we're going to rock our pelvis down to the floor, flattening our back, and then up towards the ceiling, arching your back. Okay, pop your hands back onto the floor and we're going to make our bridge harder. So we're going to go into the bridge position and hold that position whilst we kick one leg out, bring it back in and then drop back down to the floor. So what it's going to look like is we're going to go pelvis rocking, squeeze your glute muscles, hold this position and we're going to kick with the left leg, then bring the left leg back to the floor and drop back down. Okay, so let's do the right leg this time. So rocking our pelvis, lifting up your hips, kick with your right leg back down and pelvis back down. So rocking your pelvis, lift up your hips, kick your left, leg comes back down, and your body comes back down. Let's keep repeating. And guys, we're going to do one more on each side. Nice work, guys. That's all we have time for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode and we'll see you next time.
This series is proudly brought to you by Uniting Age Well, supporting seniors to remain healthy, active and connected. For care and support tailored just for you, contact Uniting Agewell today.